Hello, 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 everyone. I am Kathy Crabbe. I'm an artist, astrologer, soul reader, oracle deck maker, and I live here in Temecula, Southern California. And today we're going to be celebrating the full moon in Gemini, which happens on November 30th. And so every moon day, I share this sacred space, this circle together with you. And I pull hand painted oracle cards from my own decks that I've created. I share a little intuitive guidance and whatever comes through. And we just tune in, tap in, and see if we can get some intuitive guidance or some sort of message for the week ahead. So to begin, I always like to light some sage, white sage collected from my road, and I'll just bless, protect this space that we're in together, and ask that you call upon any of your guides or ancestors, the divine, higher power, divines, to be with you in this space today. Mother Earth, Father Sky, please be with us today for this full moon circle. So to begin, I'll just share a little bit of the astrology of the week, and I share the sign that the moon goes through, the zodiac signs the moon goes through each week. So on Monday, we've got a full moon in Gemini at 1:30 a.m. Pacific time. We've also got a penumbral lunar eclipse happening at 1:43 a.m. Pacific time. So that full moon will be in Gemini, and the moon will change into Cancer on the 1st of December. And then on Friday the 4th, we will have moon in Leo. And all through the weekend, on Sunday, in the morning, 11:46 a.m., Mama Moon will go into Virgo. So I'd like to share some of the Zodiac goddesses from my deck, so that to help you attune on all levels. A picture is worth 1,000 words. This is my Goddess Zodiac power deck that came out this year. This is the guidebook. And actually right now, I've got a cyber sale going until that coming full moon, and you can order any of the originals from this deck and from this series that I painted in the 1990s. They're actually half price. So we'll begin, we'll just show you some of those originals and help you tune into the moon for the coming week that way. Okay, so moon in Gemini. Here's the small Gemini painting that's in the deck. And then here's the large. This is the large, one of the large Gemini paintings from the deck. And let's see, I've got Cancer. This is Circe. And moon in Cancer. And then we've got the moon going into fiery Leo. So yes, I'll just to share a little bit about that moon in Gemini. So Gemini is a mutable air sign. Gemini moon connecting us intuitively with our own inner knowingness. That's why we tune into the moon each week, every 2.5 days, the moon changes into a new zodiac sign. So we get some new energy coming in from each of those signs. So I've interpreted those signs from a goddess perspective just because at the time in the 90s, I was really needing a lot of goddess energy in my life. And I didn't find that the Zodiac was being interpreted that way. So I went ahead and channeled all the signs from a female perspective. So with Moon in Gemini, we've got that curious, the mental, the airy aspect coming in. We've got a full moon coming, so we're going to be reveling in the flowering of whatever intentions we set at the new moon. Full moon, things come to fruition. And with that full moon in Gemini, we've got our mind expanding. We're expanding and we're curious about everything. We're taking it all in. We're just interested in whatever is going on. We're going to be, I am a dancing rainbow spirit, a Gemini affirmation. I am curious and on the move, another Gemini affirmation. So let's get our spirit dancing. Let's get our whole body, open, expansive, curious, in the flow of ideas. Okay, so I just want to share an affirmation for that Cancer moon coming in on Tuesday. I am sensitive and receptive. So middle week, we're going to be Moon rules Cancer. So we're really going to be in tune intuitively. Then we've got the moon going into Leo. My heart is open. That's a fire sign. So feel the warmth of a fire within. It can be creatively sparked. It can be, the heart can be opened by spending time with children or hearing children's laughter or even exploring our own inner child. Okay, so I've gone ahead and I've already shuffled my 5 hand-painted decks and pulled some cards. So if you want to pick a card before I share them, there's the Lefty Oracle. There's going to be a cat Herbal to choose from. You can pick an Elfin Ally, a spirit animal card. So yeah, I'm actually just working with those decks right now. So if you want to pick 1, 2, or 3 as your card for the week, and whatever message comes through, take that as a special message for you, some inner wisdom guidance that's going to help you. So if you do have a question or an issue on your mind right now, just take a moment to think about it, write it down, and ask your guides and the divines for some guidance in this coming week. Okay, so card number 1 is from the Lefty Oracle deck, and this deck was drawn with my non-dominant left hand, the intuitive hand, and it's a 50-card deck, an oracle deck that I've used for giving thousands of soul readings. Okay, so what I do with the card is I pull it, I put my non-dominant hand over the card to read it psychically and just see what images come up. So while I do that, I just want you to relax, take some relaxed breaths, focus in on whatever question you might have, and just take some quiet meditation time. I'm just really sensing the energy of this time of year in the northern hemisphere, the dark time of the year, as we head towards the winter solstice, the longest night, the darkest time of the year, the best time of the year for deep meditation, soul searching, working with oracles, divination, that kind of thing, just to reflect upon the year that's passed, and to just attune with where we're at the end of this year, and what we've learned, what lessons, what messages, what we've done, what we've accomplished, or even just how we've been on a soul level, how we are being, how we are just in our beingness, nothing to do with accomplishments, just where we're at. It's a great time of year. So right now, as I do this reading, it's really all attuned to working with that energy. And for those of you who really want to explore this further and deeper with me on a deeper, more personal level, I've got my my moon musing class coming up at the next new moon. And that's December 14th, new moon in Sag. And it's a 4-week moon musing class, Awaken Your Divine Feminine Soul. And we'll be, you'll be signing up at Susan Weed's Wise Woman School if you decide to do that with me. And we'll be sharing some personal time on the phone where I'll be leading a guided meditation for the winter solstice, and another guided meditation for the full moon as well next month. And so that class will carry us all the way through the end of the year and into January until the following new moon. And each week we'll be honing in on what the full moon, the new moon, the waning moon, and how that really affects us, and how we can be guided by that through intuitive play, through creative play, collage and journaling and writing and all kinds of things, just to help you get through this time of the year in a really intuitive, special way, within sacred circle, so that we can be nurtured and guided by our own whoever we have within our own sacred circle, our guides and ancestors and gods and goddesses. So yes, this Lefty card I've pulled, Homer on the verge of greatness. And that's how maybe you're feeling right now. You're feeling it's a dark time of the year. It's maybe a difficult time for some people. For some people, it's a joyous time. This year, because we might be more distanced, we may be feeling even a little more strained or stressed by what's going on. So if you do have all kinds of wonderful ideas, especially with this Gemini full moon, you've got ideas just brewing in your head. You're wanting to get them out, to share them, but you're feeling like maybe you're just on the verge of that. That's understandable. So I want to share with you from the guidebook. The Lefty deck comes with a 92-page guidebook, and it has songs and mantras and journal prompts and non-dominant hand exercises, expressive body movement challenges, all kinds of fun exercises for you. So the affirmation for Homer is, I let go of fear to be here now. and take a peek at the creative journal prompt for Homer. Do you ever feel like Homer does, on the verge of greatness? If yes, describe what that means for you and explain what it refers to as well. If not, then describe a feeling of being on the verge of greatness or something similar. What does greatness look like to you? What meaning does greatness hold for you? Are you on the way to achieving this greatness? And if so, what needs to happen for you to get there and to know greatness? Try breaking it down into numbered steps within a timeline. This would be a great thing to do as we approach the winter solstice too. Now congratulate yourself big time for your foresight and diligence in acknowledging right now that even without all this, you are great just by saying these words. So take a moment, center right now into your heart space, into your third eye, your intuitive space. Feel yourself relaxed, grounded, centered, and your mind very open to this kind of inner child work that we're doing right now. Then I want you to repeat after me. I am great. Feel that within, all the way from head to toe in every cell. Thank you, Divine Ones, for blessing me and my work. Once again, feel that through every cell of your body. I am great, and so are you. Just feel those words in your body, strong, glowing, bright, comfortable, amazing. Thank you, Homer. Okay, so the next card is from, this is an 80 card deck, very Herbal cat healing deck. Because it's such a large deck, it has not, I've not yet published it, but I am going to next year, starting with the cat Herbal. And then the following year, I'll come out with the fairy Herbal, and they'll both be 36 card decks. So here's the card. It's a cat Herbal for the coming week for the full moon, and it's called Time. And I will be sharing the meaning, the spiritual meaning, and how you can work with time on my blog at kathycrabbe.com. And that's where I'll be sharing all of these cards I've pulled so you can see them and explore the guidebook information for each card pulled. So the next card is from the Elfin Ally Oracle deck. This is a 72 card spirit animal deck. And it's a square deck, and on the back are the keywords, meaning, and the reversed meaning. So for the coming week and for the full moon, we've got Blue Butterfly, such a sweet, sweet, sweet card with a sweet little blue butterfly. So the keyword is subtle. And the meaning, pay attention to the details. Reversed, you are easily overwhelmed. So maybe both those meanings apply to you. Maybe in this coming week, especially with that Gemini emphasis on so many details, pick out the ones that you need to you need to work with for whatever question or issue or whatever you're trying to work on this week or deal with. Pay attention to the details this week. Reversed, you are easily overwhelmed. So not too many details. Just, if you're getting overwhelmed, just pick one detail to start with. Something to start with, something small that you can do to feel great, to feel good about yourself. Okay, so this is a little bit longer than my usual video, but I just feel I have more to share. I don't want to be so limited by squeezing this in. And I feel like if you get something from this video in, even the first part, or maybe you skip through, or you watch this video, in 2 or 3 different time periods, that, it's all good. It's all going to be helpful. That's my wish. Here's a little something I will end with. This is my Thanksgiving kitty, Curious. And this is also, since COVID-19 started, I've been painting kitties on wood. I feel like they're little comfort nuggets, and that there's something that's really needed right now, something just small and warm and cozy that we can hold close to our hearts and just, feel ourselves grounded in that heart energy. And I just feel cats are just wonderful for doing that. So thank you once again. And if you are in need of more personal one-on-one time with me, I offer soul readings by phone or audio recording. I also offer past life readings and also ancestor readings or spirit guide readings. As well, I have astrology reports of all kinds. So if any of those things sound like they're going to be helpful for you right now, then please go to kathycrabbe.com, and I have all my kitty art and my oracle decks and my class coming up, and all my readings are on there for you to enjoy, and especially this blog, because I'll be exploring all of this in greater detail. Thank you once again. Happy full moon, and blessed be.